Hi, this is Ron Achenbach, and I'm here with parenting rule number 6. Now, with this parenting rule, what I want you to think about is how you are creating your own problems oftentimes and challenges with your child, and why we need to rethink it and to make things better for you and for them. So parenting rule number 6 is this: your child is not you. Help them discover who they are and guide them in the way that best serves them. So what we have to think about is we have a tendency to view our children's lives through our lens. We think that their world is like our world, that their ideals and the things that they like and the things that they enjoy are similar to ours, and they're not. Sometimes they are, but more often than not, they aren't. And we realize our children are different, but we still have this challenge of seeing everything through our lens. So see that through the different lens. Your children are explorers, all right, and they have fantastic imaginations. One of the big things with our little ninja group, our 4 and 5-year-olds, one of the series we have them go through is discovering what they want to do or trying to decide what they want to be when they get bigger, when they grow up. So we have oftentimes firefighters and policemen and doctors and nurses and mechanics and carpenters and things like that. But again, we got to remember that they have, especially under the age of 7, they have very active and wild and broad imaginations. One of my favorite ones is I one time had a 5-year-old and brings in his sheet for what he wanted to be when he grows up. And what he wanted to be? A pirate. Because he wanted to wear the patch. He thought that would be cool, and he liked boats. So he thought the best thing to be when you grow up is a pirate. Now that's many years ago. I have a funny feeling that he did not grow up to be a pirate, but again, it gives you an idea of their imagination, where they're at. So things that you can do to help your child discover who they are. Help them explore. Now, that being said, the internet is not a good place to explore. And the reason being is it's not tangible. They're not getting the experience. They're seeing it, right? But it's way different watching a boat out in the ocean and then being on a boat out in the ocean, especially in 10 and 12-foot swells, all right, with the storm coming in and diesel fumes rolling up over the back. I could talk about it all day. I could talk about it on video all day. Tell you experience, no video will do it justice. Right? So same thing with your kids. Take them out. Have those experiences with them. And ask them why. Why is this cool to you? Why is this important? If you do this, what's going to be the future? What do you see yourself doing with this? And help them follow those steps. How do you think you're going to get there? What do you think you have to do? That's one of the things we ask the little ninjas. What are the things you have to do to grow up to be a pirate? I don't remember what his responses were, but I'm sure they were entertaining. And like I said, just be patient with it, and help them have courage to try those new things. Now, one thing though, if you have them something that takes a little bit of commitment, kids have no concept of time, especially young kids. So have them write up a little agreement. Say, all right, I'm going to do this, play piano for 6 months. Now, they have no idea what 6 months is. They have no idea what 6 days is. So have them write up this little contract. All right, this is the date. I understand it. You don't. But from now until that time, we're going to practice this every day, whatever you set up. All right, and have an agreement until that time comes of when you do it. You can do it as a check off days, whatever the case may be. But that's a simple way to do it. So, again, your child is not you. Stop seeing their world through your lens. Make sure you guide them and give them experiences, physical experiences, as much as you can. With my instructors, I have a rule. You have to teach technique exactly like I teach it. But don't teach like I teach. Let your personality come through. Let who you are come through. And that's what you're trying to do with your children. So I want to thank you for being a conscious, caring, and concerned parent. Have a great week.